go to City Arts and Technology High School, and I'm sorry. So for my starter project, I did a brain machine, and what it does is, it's pretty simple. It just plays a tone in your ear, and as you're listening to a tone, it flashes lights in your eyes, and I guess most people would use it for meditating reasons, or just, I don't know, relaxing and stuff, and that's what it does. And for my final project, I did an LED light display like you all did. Here's an example of the code I've done. It's just a normal, sorry, it's booting up. Okay. It's just a normal fire code. I guess the hardest part of this project was kind of learning to code, and when you're having errors and you don't really understand exactly everything of coding, it's kind of confusing trying to get things done and figure everything out. Another hard fact for me would have to be getting the color white, because originally the colors I've used had a different saturation value, so I had to go through the code and duplicate everything and make a different hue and saturation. I'll talk about another code I did. So, when I came to this program, I didn't have any knowledge of coding whatsoever. I didn't even really know if I was really that into engineering, and I decided to try it out. Throughout the program, I guess I decided that, like, in the future, I actually really want to work with coding and just making stuff and designing things. And so this is the rainbow, and it's diagonally, and I had to go through and actually change the hue saturation value for each LED light. Another code is kind of close to the fire code. So I guess like another challenge I had to face would be trying to get my LED light to be sound responsive. That was kind of difficult, and I still haven't completed it yet. So originally I had to have an amplified mic and connected to the LED and 3 different pins, but that was kind of difficult because the mic I had wasn't amplified. So I tried to amplify it myself by using the breadboard and connecting different wires and designing different circuits with the help of Adam. It was really difficult. My student didn't really understand the circuit I was completing, and I still haven't really succeeded in getting that mic to be amplified so that my project becomes sound responsive. Yeah, that's that code. It's just like the other fire code, and there's one more code I have. It's called Spin. And this is the code I want it to be sound responsive. And I guess one good thing I could say came out of this program is I got to learn to code, I got to figure out exactly what I wanted to do in the future, and I got to combine my love of art and technology together and make something out of it. So. This, and it's called Spin, and yeah, it changes different colors and it moves different ways. If it was sound responsive, it would grow brighter to sound and dimmer to no sound, and eventually, if there is no sound, it would just completely shut off. But that hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Thank you.
Anything like that before you came, but you seem to learn it and eventually enjoy it. What advice would you give to your gentlemen counterparts who are not nearly as fortunate to enjoy their coding experience?
I don't know. I don't know if you can really enjoy your coding experience.
Listen, man, listen.
It's really complicated. And I guess it also depends which coding language you're learning, but it's really confusing at first because you're seeing all these like different combinations of letters and numbers that you don't really know what goes to what, and especially when you get a bunch of errors, which I got a lot of those in the beginning. It was kind of confusing trying to figure it out because still to this day I don't understand everything in my code that I have, so yeah.
So did you find that once you've done one or two that you could make some new art more easily? I mean, you start to make it easier to make some, like your spinning thing versus the fire. Did it get easier to make something new, or some new code that would show something different?
Yeah, throughout the process it got very easy to figure out how I wanted what, and in the beginning it was kind of confusing because I was like, I don't know what to do, and I don't really know how to get these lights to do this, because a lot of the time mostly what I was thinking was all I want is this light to do this and that light to do that. I wasn't really thinking I need to code this and code that. I was just kind of like, I just want everything to turn out the way I want it to. So yeah, it got easier throughout the thing. So yeah.
Oh, which software were you working with?
Arduino, but I was working with the Rainbow Arduino board.
Oh, okay.
How hard would it be to make the screen bigger?
To make.
Yeah, so like you have a
Use it
screen that's
bigger.
8 by 8. What if you wanted to make like 16 by 16?
It would actually be very difficult to do that with just one board. I think you would have to have multiple boards in order to do that because the board size really does matter. And you notice that with mine is pretty big for one LED light. Because I also have to paint the inside of the box black for the color to really pop up more. Yeah, you would just, if you wanted it bigger, you would just have to use more LED boards.
What drove your curiosity for engineering?
Well, in the beginning, it was just kind of like, I had this science class, I took a physics class, and we were working a lot with like little small projects, like little cars and getting them to work, and also like circuits and stuff, and learning about that, and that kind of is where it started. But still, I wasn't sure, and then throughout that, I started to come up with ideas, and I was just kind of like, well, I wish I could do this, and I wish I could do that, and I don't know, like, you know, start a company, you know, and then when I heard of Blue Stamp, I thought it would be a good idea to try it out. At first, I wasn't really that sure, and then came time, and I was kind of like, well, I think it's too late to apply, but then I talked to Robin, and gave me another chance to apply and get in, and yeah.
After this program, how will you inspire other females to take up engineering, and how will you convey your message?
I think it's more of like just doing what you need to do and doing your part and taking action more. Because I think a lot of girls like have ideas of what they want to do and how they want to do it, but I think they just don't take action in it. And I think, or maybe they just think, okay, maybe like I'll be better off doing something else because, you know, not a lot of girls do engineering, but it doesn't matter what your sex is. So. Any other questions?